Hello, hello, my hunts. I'm back as promised. How you doing, my hunts? I hope you're doing well out there. I hope you're being blessed. I am back with part two of my pork chops that I seasoned earlier in part one. So if you haven't checked out part one, go ahead and check out part one on all the seasonings that I added. One of the seasons I use that I hardly ever use, that's the cumin. But go ahead and check out the spices, part one. This is part two. They're out of the oven. I cooked them for around about 55 minutes so I can make sure they were tender and to my satisfaction. But this is how they look. And the skillet is not that hot because it's been out probably about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm just going to pick them up and show you guys. And this is the extra liquid that I like to have in the bottom with all those juices I added, the cumin, the cayenne pepper, the paprika, some basil leaves, and also my Misfits famous barbecue rub. This is the seasonings that is incorporated in the bottom. I always like to make my own juices with my seasonings. I don't too much ever use the stock that be in the little containers that you can buy out of the store. But I have seasoned them well, and I'm going to, excuse me, I had to cough. I turned my head. But these are the seasons that I have used. They have been incorporated into the bottom. I still have a lot of liquid form in here, and you can see all my seasonings that's still on the top that I put on the pork chops. But go ahead and check out part one if you want to see all the seasons that I added. So I'm about to put me a couple of these on the plate and add me some of these flow of juices on top of it with all those seasonings added. And I'm going to enjoy these, but I want you to see how they turn out because I promised I would in part one. Don't forget to go check out part one. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like the video. Please like the video. And also, if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I just like to show you guys the dishes that I cook for my family. And maybe you'll be interested in bringing them to your household. I always try to make affordable dishes and I also season my dishes with seasoning that you can pick out of the store. Go to Walmart, go to Aldi's, pick them up, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on those little bottle seasonings. Normally around about 98 cents to a little over $1, but they season your food really, really well. So I like to incorporate the seasons that I add in my dishes so you can save, and just make your food taste really, really good. It's not the seasoning that you buy. You have to just know how to incorporate those seasonings because you can buy seasonings all day long, but you have to make sure you're using just the right amount. Go check out part one. You'll see what I mean because we have some strong spices that we added on these pork chops, but it also is a certain amount that you have to use to make all the flavors burst and come together for that just special tasty pork chop. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this plated. Like I said before, you guys don't forget to comment down below. I'm going to cut up one of these for you guys. I have to do that all the time before I leave to let you see how tender they are. Actually, I'm not going to even cut it up. I'm just going to use a fork. I'm going to use one of these forks right here to let you guys see. Count again. And I don't have any of these variances or these 19, so you don't have to worry about that. Sometimes those spices, after you get it out the oven, you can still be leaning on those spices and they still can kind of get to you. But this is how it's looking. And I'm just going to tear a piece. I'm going to tell you this is tender because I don't need a knife. I'm just going to tear a piece off and it's going to be really, really tender and it's just going to come right off just like so, right off the bone. Like this piece right here. Look how juicy that is. That just came right off. I like my meat really, really tender. It's so tender that I can barely pick it up. Can you guys see that? It is that tender. And that's how I like my meats to be tender and falling off the bone. I'm going to get that little piece that was about to fall off the side and try it. This little piece right here. Let it soak up in all that juice right there. Hope you guys can see that. And I'm not going to double dip. After I use this, I will be putting it in soapy water. I don't like the double dip. Even though it's my family, I still don't like the double dip. Shake the juice off. Going to try it. Y'all, it is so good. I can taste that small amount of cumin that I added on there. I can taste the paprika. I can also taste those basil leaves because I put the basil leaves on there kind of heavy. But once again, check out part 2. You can see everything I added on here. They are so flavorful. I'm thinking about having me some pork chops maybe for Christmas. Don't eat a whole lot of pork. But these are tasting so good that it's so tempting for me to have another pack before the year is out. But y'all, I'm going to finish chewing this. It's melting in my mouth. So delicious. Let you guys get another close-up shot of that. This is how it's looking, you guys. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, my Hans. I can talk to you guys because I love to bring you guys these videos. I will see you later, my Hans, in the next video. Y'all don't forget to be safe out there. Constantly be kind to each other. Treat each other like you want to be treated. And don't forget to stay blessed. Don't let things bother you too heavy. I will see you later, my Hans, in the next video. Y'all don't forget to like the video. And also, don't forget to comment down below. Your handful, mama. Appreciate all the lovely comments. And just another friendly reminder, don't forget to go check out part 1. We get these back in the oven because that is dinner. And they'll be ready to serve up. So your handful mama is free. We're going to have free of cooking this evening because I've already done it. We're going to probably have some corn on the cob. I love the corn on the cob. If you haven't checked out that video, go check out my corn on the cob and chili video and you'll see how I season my corn. And then also, don't forget to check out part 1 again. I know I said this so many times, but I don't want y'all to forget, my Hans. I will see you later, my Hans, in the next video. Let me get off of here. See you later, my Hans.